Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Excited to be here. Yeah, I know I don't sound it. I'm very nervous, but it's something I told myself that I have to do. We agreed, we accepted that we're going to be opening up to each other, like we're going to be talking, and this is a platform where I want you to feel safe. This is one of the deepest, saddest things in my life. Like every time I think about this, I break. Like literally, guys, it's been 10 years. And here's a message to my mother. You know, I've always told myself that if given a chance to get closure, if given a chance to talk to her, to let her know how I felt, I would be grateful. I would have all kinds of gratitude. I used to envy people who would come out to say, me, I had a dream about my mom, Obanze Namulo, Obanze Yando, says, like, people say all kinds of things. And I used to envy them so much. And I'm like, if I had a chance to, like, I just wish I had a moment, even if it's just a split second, to see her and tell her how much I loved her. I would enjoy that time. I would forever cherish that moment. And here I am. I have the platform and I don't have the words. But I have to do this. And I'm doing this for my children, their children, and everyone who feels the way I feel, the kind of pain that I have to deal with. You know, most people tell you it gets better, wounds heal, you know, with time. You people, it's been 10 years. It's 10 years today since I lost my mom. It's a day that is engraved everywhere in my life. And I will not take this, I don't want this to take away the goodness of my life, the goodness of the Lord. God has been so good. God has been so faithful, but damn, that day is a day that I find so hard, that I find so difficult to deal with. And you guys, I tried to write a letter, and that's all I could write. This is my mother that I tell you that I love so much. I'm always telling you, my mom, it's my mom. And I just said, hi, mommy. I love you so much. Thank you. Then I asked myself, how am I short of words? I've always said I would want to say so much if given a chance. Well, let me say it now. I love you, mommy, so much. And I am taking this moment and this opportunity to let you know how I feel. Because the posts have been made on social media. I always post on my status. I always post on my Facebook, my Instagram. And I'm always telling you how I feel. But mommy in heaven, just know I love you and miss you so much. And I know you are in heaven singing with angels. Like, you know, looking down on me and feeling extremely proud. I idolized my mom for the first 19 years of my life. She was my everything. I don't want you to think that my dad was never there. He was always there. He was always present. But me and my mom were tight. We did everything together, like literally everything. And my mom was the kind of moms, she never ever lied to me about life. She told me the truth of life. She told me, mwana wange, you are my everything, like you are my star. Omanyaka kayimba ka Irene Namubiru oli kabiriti kange kamu. You know when you have a matchbox and you have one matchstick left, imagine you're in a desert and you desperately need it. You will only light it if you need it. Trust me, maybe there are darker moments coming. That is what she used to look at me. This is not it. I believe you are going to achieve more. And everything that I've worked for, everything that I have achieved is for you, mommy. I love you so much. Thank you for putting that spirit in me of believing in myself. Omumbeja wange. My mom was, she was a Omumbeja, a princess. And she loved me so much. She did everything for me. She was my first critic. tonyumyeza enviri zijjeeyo osiba otya enviri bwe zityo olina amatama gakomeeri. Then at the end of the day she'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, but I think, you know, to cover up on your cheeks, I think you should do this. You understand that people who have those tough moms, those people who have those relationships with your moms, you understand what I'm talking about. She would criticize but pamper you at the same time. She would annoy. Olaba when sibidde kabani kano paka mukawompo, you get angry with her, but also love you so much that you would feel the love from everywhere. I still feel the love today. It's why I'm still hung up onto her, because everything that I am is because she was. Everything that I am is because she never ever did lie to me for even a second. She told me what life was. Yangamba mwanange ensejjudde abantu ababi. And yes, you know when you have your parent, when you have that shield, mums are like chickens. Webazaala obwana bwabwe nga waliwo danger, and they put you underneath. And I felt that when I became a mom as well, I'll protect my child Zabeti from anything and anyone. Even the other children that I'll have, I will fight and kick. And that is exactly what she did for me. She fought and kicked through this world. She made sure I was content in everything that I wanted to do. And whenever I had self-doubt, whenever I had low self-esteem about something, she would remind me, do you know that you look like me? That means you're beautiful. You're going to get the world. This world is yours to conquer. Yes, you are strong. You can achieve anything. Many people ask me, why do I do what I do? My mother always wanted to be, to voice adverts. And once I was given the chance to, I did that. So that she can look down and say, I didn't do it, but she did. Yeah, Mommy, I'm living through you. I hope you feel that. And I hope you look down and feel proud. My mom always wanted to be on radio. People always say, ubera musanyufu all the time. Eddoboozi lye eryo. All this I got from my mama. I got all this from my mom. Yeah, she was generous like that. She was selfless like that. She gave me so that I could be. And at a very young age, she passed on. And yeah, for some weird reason, everyone tells you she is in a better place. Yes, she is in a better place. Then people tell you there's a reason for that. We never know why, you know, things happen. Actually, I would also love to talk to the people watching me right now. And you're in in case you ever get yourself in a situation where you have to comfort someone and you don't know what to say, just tell the people, I love you. Otherwise, all these other reasons that you give, we can never relate. We do not understand. It only takes time of self-realization, self-actualization that we get to accept. Look at me 10 years later, and I'm still broken and crushed because all I have, all I'm going to get, all I would want to achieve, I would love to have shared with the first love of my life. The woman that would, you know, get me and just make sure your braids are oiled. Have you eaten right? I was recently telling people, simanyi kulya kyennyanja. I don't know how to eat fish properly because you people, at an old age, my mom would get the fish and first squash it and make sure there are no bones and feed me. Nga nze ndi eriise waka. Omuggalanda wa jjajja wange. And I thank God that my grandmother is still alive. When I get this clip, I'll share it with her because I feel like she can relate. She feels the pain. And I do not want to take this away from all the relatives because she was a sister, she was a wife, she was a friend, and I understand you also miss her a lot. So I don't take that away from you guys. I know you also love her so much, but yeah, you have those moments whereby you feel like, who's going to relate? Who's going to feel the pain the way I do? I posted I made a post on Facebook, and so many people came out to share their grief. And I was like, oh wow. I am sorry. I am deeply, truly sorry if you're going through this heartache. So many people have lost their loved ones. So many people would love to get closure. So many people would love to say bye, but you don't even know how because you were never given the chance. And I believe the reason as to why I'm hung up, the reason as to why I'm sad is because I never ever got closure. People are like, yeah, but Pavin, 10 years, you need to move on. Well, we're 10 years. It's how can I explain it? It was a void that was left. And in case you're going through it right now, the wound is still fresh and you feel like in 10 years, I don't want to be weeping and crying like Pavin. I assure you, you won't. There will be bad days, but better days are coming. And your loved one is watching over you. Whenever you feel like you're depressed, tell God, tell my mom, I love her. Mommy, I love you. Like every time you feel like you are alone, God sends you an angel. God sent me an angel. God gave me my husband at the time where I felt like I was losing it in this world. And he gave me a good man. Why am I talking about my husband right now? Because he stood by me. He understood me. He gave me a shoulder to cry on. It's not replacement of he replaced my mom because it's impossible. But he felt, he yajuza void eyo bigambo bimbuze. He came in well, he came in right and fitted so perfectly. Today in the morning when I was coming to work, my daughter happened to be awake, Zaveti, and I was in such a mood. I was so sad. But then I remembered all the memories that I have with my mom. Her favorite color was red. Makes sense why I love red. Whenever she would put on a beautiful outfit, I don't know if most of you remember, but when we were growing up, our parents had the movable wardrobes. So she would put on her outfit and then she would start dancing. She was the life of a party and she would start dancing. You know, you could see she was feeling herself. She loved to look good. So I will look good for you, mommy. She loved red. She loved to be smart. She loved makeup. She was beautiful. She was full of energy and life. Like, you remember those movable wardrobes? I'll never forget. Like, that's where she used to keep all her favorite clothes. Those long mirrors where you can see your whole full body. She would just stand there and just dance and tell me, see how smart I look, see how happy I am. And you know, not only that, she also gave me a gift, and that's my brother, Victor. Victor, I hope one day you see this. Of course, not one day. I'm going to bring it for you. You have to see it by force. She gave me Victor. She gave me Victor, Seranja Victor, and I love you so much. Abaganda bagamba nti bwe nalita n'alikwata. I love you so much, and I'll love you through thick and thin. I have to be hard on you right now because sagala chejo, mommy would... Let me talk about Shibokoza Mami. Mommy used to beat me. Yeah. She was the toughest woman. She used to get angry in all... I'm sorry, Mom. I know you're watching. Nenga anyiga na tuyana ne kunyindo. You know those people who get angry and you find her leg now it's shaking like this. Anger. And when she would get angry, that would mean whipping you every part of your body. She would beat me. Namana gamba, kati onyize. Jangu wano. You're very angry. You don't want to see the woman, but she's telling you Jangu wano. But because it's your mom, you run back to her and give her a hug and you feel loved already and you understand that she had to do that. So Victor, I'm also going to be that person in your life until you're old enough, you'll understand and thank me. Well, I love you so much, Mommy, and I thank you so much, guys, for giving me this opportunity, this platform where I can share my feelings and get to express myself, the sorrow, the pain that I go through every time around this time of the year. It's bad, it's dangerous, I have no words to eat. But we survive and we move because we are what? We are strong. And because we were loved right, we are able to go through even the moments where we feel unloved, even the moments you feel alone. You have a moment, a small feeling that you can cling on. I was telling you earlier that when I was coming to work, what I did is I got my child. She was just in a pamper, and I gave her a skin-to-skin hug. I know it sounds creepy, yeah? But I wanted her to at least one day remember that moment of warmth that came from me to her, because that hug was genuine of, I got you, I will love you. And then I also told you I'm going to explain to you why did I say thank you to my husband, because I thank my dad. I thank my mom because she chose the right husband. She chose the right father. My dad stood with me through thick and thin. When I tell you I went gaga, you will not understand. When I lost my mom, I literally went mad. Everything didn't make sense to me because I used to do whatever I was doing for her. Now she's gone, so why am I going to school? Now she's gone, why am I, being a good child? I was being good for her. So I had a moment where I just lost it. I backslid in everything in life. But because I had a strong support system and the love was flowing strongly from my dad, I felt the need to calm down, to not disappoint the only love I had remaining behind. And not only that, Daddy came with so many supports, so many people around. My stepmother was adorable. She was loving. She stood in for me as well. Chala Aaron Turo as well. Everyone, I literally just cannot. But I thank you all so much for making this life possible. I thank you all so much for loving me. And I thank myself so much for not crying and ruining this beautiful makeup that was done by Nisha and dressed by Suza Bob. I'm stronger now, as I told you. You will get stronger. You will get through this. I was telling about the messages that I was reading on my Facebook page. I'm sorry for going back and forth. I couldn't prepare because, guys, this is my mom. Allow me to have just this episode to myself. So I was reading through the messages and there's a lady who said, Pavin, I've just seen your post and it has reminded me of the fact that I just lost my husband and I have 4 children. I am so sorry, my friend. I am so sorry that you're going through that. There's nothing I can say but just to tell you, I love you. Virtual hugs. Take good care of yourself. Be there for those children. An angel will come. I don't know what form it will take, but God will take care of you. Then while we are posting, stand and let us stand strong. And I felt you, like it sounded funny, but that's me. I usually want to be comical in moments whereby I feel like I'm being drowned by sad emotions. Let us stand strong, yes. Stand and stand with each other. Let's be polite to each other. Let's be kind to each other. Stop saying people bekoza. Stop saying people are pretending. There's no pretense when it comes to loss of a loved one. And I am giving you the chance and the opportunity. If you ever lost a loved one and didn't get closure, write to them a letter right below this link. Write to them a letter just below this video. In the comment section, write a letter as long as you want. I will read it. I will reply it. I will pray for you because that is what we promise to do for each other. It's been long, but I appreciate you. I love you guys so much. And Mommy, this was for you. I love you so much. Thank you for flowing through me up to today. Thank you for watching over me from heaven. Rest in peace. Rest with angels. I love you so much. And yeah, my children and their children. I hope I'll be around to meet them. I did this for you so that you know how much I loved your grandmother or your great-grandmother, my mother. She was adorable. Mami Omumbe Jana Luwembe Jacqueline, this was for you. I love you guys. Bye-bye.